Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Happy Tuesday. It's Tuesday, November 29th, y'all. We almost made it through another month. Woo, child. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. We done made it, baby. We got through November. One more day to go. Keep pushing, keep pushing. I'm so glad to see everybody. How y'all doing? Hit the like button. Help your sister out. Help your sister out, please, and hit that like button. Baby, we got to talk. It's some gossip going on. And we ain't gonna leave. We can't leave no stones unturned. We can't leave no gossip on the plate. So we got to go on and get it. Plus, I want to know how y'all doing this morning. How was everybody's holiday? Look, we have been RHOP'd out. I'm gonna say I am. They have taken us through a myriad of emotions, ups and downs, abuses, traumas, anti-blackness, honey. We've been through it with RHOP, and it's some other stuff going on, and we is gonna gossip about it. That's what we gonna do. It's some real things happening. For sure, we got to give our congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion, and I want to talk about what's going on with that situation because that little sister's getting a whole lot of hate just for being successful. It's really it's giving RHOP vibes. Like that's what I'm gonna start categorizing stuff like that. When I see things that are decidedly anti-black woman for no apparent reason, I'm gonna call it some RHOP stuff. All right, deal. Okay, so we got to discuss that. Of course, Kandi is being fake again, so we got to talk about that. I don't know. I think she can't help herself, y'all. So Kandi being fake again, we got to talk about her. There is a Starbucks Dusty, y'all, and the Starbucks Dusty, we got to talk about him. Like this dude is the classic case of when you can be kind of right and all the way wrong at the same time. So we got to talk about him. We definitely got to get some conversation about Balenciaga and Kim Kardashian and her involvement in all this mess. So we got to talk about that too. But before we do any of that stuff, let me greet everybody who's in the chat and let's get down to it. Y'all get comfortable. Please hit the like button. Please and thank you. There go my good sis. Love my dogs too. What's happening? You working, but you here listening. I know that's right. Learning to love myself. What's up, girl? What's up? Latavia, it's the voice, y'all. Miss Sparkle is here, everybody. This is our resident Mary Kay lady. If y'all missed the last Mary Kay party, you missed a treat. We got Nacho Twins mama up in here. Sassy girl. Hey, girl. Fly Gray Streaks. Hey, sis. How you doing? Happy to be happy. We happy you made it. My good sis, Marilyn McGowan. I'm glad you're here. Child, how you doing? I know you working and busy. Always. U.S. Army brat. What's up, boo? Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday, Nadia. Did I highlight Nadia? There she go. I don't know. This thing be like moving slow sometimes, like it's sticking, like it's got a bad transmission. Hey, Nadia. Good morning, girl. How you doing? Miss Mo1. Hey, boo. What's up, cool gamer? How you doing? Okay, Jackie Gaines. Hey, sis. How are you? How are you? Patricia Robinson. Hey, girl. How you doing? All right, all right. Who else we got? Ashley. Hey, girl. You've been working so much. You glad you caught alive. I am too, because I know like that's why I play with the time so much now. Y'all know before I used to kind of try to stick to a set time, and it just really don't work for people. So I try to like move around so that way I can get everybody, the people I don't always get to see in the evening, I can catch y'all in the morning here and there. Two for you. What's going on? Two for your info. I know that's right. Carrie Amoneke, how are you, sis? Queena, hey girl. Lala, hey baby sis. Imani Taylor, how you doing, girl? I seen you over there on Twitter acting up. I reposted some of your act ups, okay? I saw you saying that Robert Dixon had CTE. I saw that. Hey Ashley. Yeah, honey, Forbes. The Forbes 30 under 30. God's anointed daughter, how you doing? Good to see you. Uh-oh, it's the beautiful Bianca Edwards, y'all. She made it. Hey, Glennis, what's up, sis? Good to see you, LaPreeze. Hey, sissy. I was just about to start looking for you because I ain't seen you in a while. You sure right. So listen. Uh-oh, the beautiful CC Miller is in the house. What's up, sis? So listen. We got to talk, y'all. We got to talk. So first things first. First things first. Oh, wow. Learning to love myself. Thank you so much for the cash app, sis. I appreciate it. That's what's up. That's sweet. I appreciate that. Y'all don't know the little stuff like that makes me so happy. You know, it's the little things sometimes. It ain't got to be big grand gestures. Sometimes the people that just think about you and call you or send you a couple dollars on your margarita, or, you know, I got one sis that'll send me some notebooks every now and then because people know I'm always writing in notebooks because I don't remember stuff like I'm supposed to. Y'all don't even realize sometimes that little stuff, it picks up people day. I know for me, the little stuff picks up my day just to know that somebody thought about me and it wasn't just what I can get from them. You know what I mean? Y'all know what I'm talking about. We all got people that do us like that. Like we don't always hear from them, but when we do, it's something sweet. And then you got the ones that you don't hear from them jokers unless they want something. So it means a lot when little stuff like that happen. Like y'all don't even know. It really picks up my day. And I be needing it. Y'all don't know because I come on here and tell all these jokes and stuff. But y'all don't know. Some days your sis literally go live and y'all don't realize it might have been just 20 minutes early. I was in tears. So it means a whole lot and I love it. I love it. I love y'all for that. Imani Taylor said I had to pose that serious question about Rob. You was hilarious, and I had to retweet that. I had to retweet that, and let me just say, moment of transparency. I'm so happy that I know how to use Twitter now because I didn't know how to use it before. Like I didn't understand how to retweet. Like I still may not know everything, but I have learned how to hit the arrow things to retweet. So I feel like, I feel like I'm coming up in the world. Like I done learned how to retweet something. So I'm excited. Okay. Egypt Nile is in the building. I know that's right. So first things first, congratulations to Meg the Stallion, to Megan Pete. Okay, little Megan. I am so proud of her for being, for one, making it to the Forbes 30 under 30, which is awesome. That like it ain't no small thing. That's a big thing. And can we talk about the fact that this young lady is the first black woman? And I don't like when they say the black female. She's not a dog. She's a woman. That female stuff irritates me. I've never liked that. And it's like men like to do it, and women who like to say things that they feel like men are comfortable with, they like to say that stuff too. And can we please just normalize calling women women? Can we normalize that we're women? We're not females. We're not any of those things. We're women. Okay. But the fact that, and I heard what that young woman had to say, and she was like, it's hard to be the first anything in 2022, which is accurate. It's admirable that she made it there. But can we talk about the fact that it is ridiculous that this is the first time they put a black woman on the cover of the Forbes 30 under 30? Because there's been other sisters who made wonderful contributions and had successes, and they didn't make it to the 30 under 30 or on the cover. So I feel like congratulations to her. She's super talented. And hey, Red Majestic Diva, what's happening, baby? J.I., what's up? Deborah Randall, how you doing? Okay, I see y'all slowly coming in. But what bothered, I think not but, well, it is but. What bothered me was still you had people who just don't want to see this young lady do well. And I'm excited for her that despite all of the attacks, all of the black woman hate, all of the anti-blackness, all of the attacks on her womanhood, her sexual gender, her identity, all of the attacks on her talent, that this young woman is still winning. Hey, G darling, I saw a comment in the comment section that said, when this is the result of people, something to the effect of the result of people hating on you, but God really don't play about you. Like this child is really being blessed, and I'm so excited for her. I'm glad she's having her moment. But the amount of hate that people have for this young woman is stymieing. It is stifling. I cannot believe it. And you would think that the fact that, people love to say, oh, you can twerk, but are you educated? And we see this girl shaking her tail, and hey, you young, baby. If you want to keep shaking your tail, shake it. Who am I to tell you to quit shaking your behind? If that's what makes you happy. However, she did go get the education. She is doing something with it. I think she's got the mental health app. Like, this young woman is really doing her thing. And so when I started looking into why she was on the list in the first place, I think it was due to her making quite a few million just on streams. So it was like it was a real accomplishment, a real legit accomplishment. It's not like they just picked her for fun. Yeah, 13 million, bringing in an estimated 13 million this year alone, just in 2022 on streams. That's an accomplishment. I bet you I can't do it. And half of the people that's criticizing and attacking this young woman, they can't do it either. She's talented, she's beautiful, honey, and according to the commercial, she is easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. So shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Hey, Sin City from NOLA, what's happening? So that went on. So we had to go ahead and give a nod to Meg. Shout out to you for being the first Black woman in history to grace the cover of the Forbes 30 under 30. Okay, so now that we got that out the way, I like to do the congratulations up front. Now, can we talk about y'all friend Kandi? Can us talk about y'all friend Kandi? Did y'all see her? Did y'all see her? Now, I think it was on her YouTube, so I'm not going to play it. But she went through this whole thing. Hey, Mary Augustine. How you doing, girl? She went through this whole thing where she's being extra and over dramatized. Yes, girl, Kandi. So first of all, let me say this. This went on at Portia's wedding. Now, I know Portia is always Portia. She gonna invite everybody. But when I saw Kandi and Todd come rolling up in there looking mediocre as usual, and I mean just what I said, I knew that heifer was there just to find something to complain about, to find something to talk about. Lord, Lala say, goodness gracious, what did the box fan voice do now? I'm gonna let y'all hear it. I ain't gonna play her, but I'm gonna let y'all hear it, and it's still fair use, but I'm gonna let y'all hear the audio. I'm not even finna play with the video because you know how people do. They like to get cute, especially when they getting criticized. Okay. Oh, and real quick, they telling y'all don't eat no raw oysters because they're saying people getting food poisoning. I don't know why the hell they got to tell y'all not to eat raw oysters, but since they telling y'all not to do it, if you are somebody who eats that nasty stuff, please stop eating raw oysters because people are getting food poisoning. Hey, the Essence Aesthetic, how you doing, beautiful Cheryl? I'm glad you made it, sis. All right, roll on in, get comfortable. So let me let y'all hear what this heifer had to say, okay? Let's hear from the heifer.
Nene Leakes was there, Cynthia Bailey was there, and Nina was very nice to me. We spoke, we shook hands. What? Now, I know a lot of people be saying, like, we be having our ups and downs, child. We definitely be having our ups and downs. And then, guess what? I ended up running into her again yesterday, the very next day, and we hugged. Look at God. Won't he do it?
So that's enough of that. She had more to say, but I can't take no more of her phoniness. I can't. I'm sorry. First of all, let's can we really talk about it? Can we be real? It's early in the day. I know we jumped in here to say good morning, but can we be real in the morning? Can we be real in the morning? Do you mind? Would you mind? Can we be real in the morning? Okay. First of all, if you were genuine with your exchange with Lanithia, you wouldn't have felt the need to come on social media to say, we spoke. She was cordial. Lanithia don't have a problem with you, honey. You have a problem with her, and you just proved it. The fact that you brought your tail all in all of your Billy Goat grandeur onto social media to announce that she spoke to you, and the fact that she saw you the next day and hugged your neck clearly indicates that she don't have a problem with you. But the fact that you came on with all of your Billy Goat grandeur with all of this grandiose posturing and pretending like this lady has done something to you when we all know she has not, it proves that you really do have a problem with her. Say we really don't need the visuals. Her voice is too much. Girl, I'm telling you, it's a bit much. Sassy Girl said, I never cared for Kandi or Tiny from the Escape days. Only thing I knew about Tiny was that she was the ugly yellow girl in the group. That's all we knew about her. I didn't even know that girl name. I knew Tiny because she stood out for obvious reasons, and we knew Latasha because she was the chubby one that could sing. Hey, True Wisdom 13, you can't stand Kandi either. It's just she's so phony and so snotty, and it's so sickening. Right, Latavia, it's giving extra. Read all about it. It's too much. Nene couldn't care less. She was being nice to you because she felt like being nice to you. She don't have nothing against you. She was there looking good, not looking mediocre. She even made that man put on a suit that fit for the first time since I've ever seen that Negro. Every other time we seen him in a suit, the jacket was so tight, I know he couldn't feel his fingers. He probably thought he had frostbite like a son of a gun. And that night he showed up in a suit that fit. His toe knuckles wasn't showing. Matter of fact, I think he had on socks in his dress shoes and some oil in his beard. His beard wasn't even ashy. Nene came in there looking good. She wasn't studying about you. Y'all hit the like button. Okay? She was the ugly yellow girl. I didn't know that girl name. I didn't even know what was wrong with her face because we didn't know she was like biracial or nothing. We just knew the ugly yellow girl. And she was always making faces and holding her head down and looking at the camera from strange angles. You fell in love with Tiny's parents. I didn't. But I did see that she looked just like her mama. I saw that. I didn't see enough of her parents to fall in love with them or not. Hey, in the case, what's happening? Sassy Girl, thank you for the super chat. You say you through. I'm being honest. Now Latasha is the thin one that can still sing. Yeah, I ain't gonna put it on thin now. I ain't gonna go that far. You know, I like to tell the truth. She looked good though. She pulled a lot of that weight off and she looks fabulous, but I ain't gonna go all the way to thin because that might not be accurate. Lala say it's the voice inflection for me. It's bad enough we get the shaking vocal cords on songs. Now we got to listen to the Billy Goat when she talks. Help us, Jesus. Girl, yes. I told you she came in all her Billy Goat grandeur. All of it. Kandi, good morning. Good morning. I know that's right, honey. Winter break is coming. Hey, DV. I'm glad you made it. True Wisdom say she's a snake. Nene never did anything to Candyman. She was the one who went behind all their backs. Nene ain't have nothing to gain by not speaking. Right. Lanithia ain't never did nothing to that lady. Nothing at all. At all. Your mama would say some yellow going to waste. Well, what value is the yellow? If she said it was going to waste, what was the yellow supposed to do? I'm just wondering. See, that's what I be talking about when parents be saying stuff and they don't even realize like that kind of stuff ain't cool. Sassy Girl said I was about to say the same thing about the mama. Yeah, she looked just like her mama. Just like her. Just like her. I didn't know what was going on. I don't think none of us knew nothing about Tiny other than, you know, she was the light girl that looked funny, that didn't look right, you know. Hey, Nina Ross. And she's still jealous of Nene, right, Jackie? And that's what's going on. She's still jealous of Lanithia. And that ain't changed. Miss M01 say Candy's vocals were shaky as hell when she began to sing during the Soul Train Road Awards. Billy Goat Growth times 10. She consistent. Y'all say what you want to say. That Billy Goat is consistent, baby. Consistent. She gonna listen. Kandi gonna Billy Goat every time she grabbed that mic, and you show me a time when she was inconsistent. She delivered the same performance every time. Now, me and Gabor was talking about this, and since we talking about the singing and the performances and the Soul Train Awards and all that stuff, so now let me ask y'all something. Let me see if y'all see what I see, right? Is it me? Or do Escape got like really 4 main songs that we know? And if that is the case, and if it's about a good 4 that we all know pretty well, is that enough for a Lifetime Achievement Award? What exactly did they achieve? I'm wondering. And when they go and do these, performances and whatnot, do they just travel around city to city singing them same 4 songs? I'm only asking. Don't nobody listen. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just asking. Jackie say Kandi walks so hard the ground shakes when she walks. She do be marching. I'm gonna give it to her. She march like Miss Sophia. You say every time. Lala say, when are the vocal cords not shaky? Them cords shake more than the tassels of a burlesque dancer. I'm through. I'm through. You say nope, nope, and nope. Not a darn thing. I was like, how is the lifetime? What did y'all achieve when you were out and people were talking? I mean, we weren't talking that much about them. They were just out at that time. Like it wasn't a big group. It wasn't all that much popularity. They had songs on the radio. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't see a catalog of work that screams lifetime achievement. Like Prince, you're not. Michael Jackson, you ain't. The Beatles, you could never. You ain't even the Beach Boys. I can't give you Jimmy Buffett. Like I don't know how this became a lifetime achievement award. Nacho Twins mama said I was mad. That's what chose to present. They wanted to limit Latasha singing in the show. Okay, yeah. Well, I don't know that many of their songs. I know it's about 4 that was popular. True Wisdom say, I think she brought it to social media so people can say Nene lied about what happened. She spoke to me. She's so pitiful. She's just so pitiful. It's the least. The least. Yeah, Miss Sophia. She'll march like Sophia now. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Some people walk hard. When I was younger, I used to walk real hard. And then I got heavy and I'm like, no, I will not break my ankles. The lies you tell. Deborah Randall say, yeah, her voice was shaky. I was embarrassed. I wanted the same thing. No new music in 20 plus years. Well, she she gave you some new music though, sis. She said legs and hips and body. It sounds like the Negro spiritual or booty songs. Ain't nobody want to hear that. Yeah, DV mediocre at best. Like, what in the hell is the lifetime achievement? A terrible singer. You say I was shamed for her with that voice. She should have been shamed for her with that voice. That's what I'm saying. Do y'all just go city to city and sing them for Sheila Yes, not even Jimmy Buffett. I meant that. Child, can't sing. She danced stiff and funny. And I'm not just, ragging on her, but what she did with that Nene, she spoke to me. She hugged like, girl, she ain't say she got no problem with you. If I recall correctly, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not uncheckable. I'm not uncheckable. But if I remember correctly, if my memory serves me correctly, and y'all know my mind bad, but I believe I heard Lanithia sit up there and tell Larry Reed she ain't never had a problem with Kandi. But that she believed Kandi got a problem with her. And I feel like Kandi proved that. Hey, Vet. Sassy girl, thank you for the super chat again, sis. She said Kandi paid for that award. Somebody paid for it. Because what the hell is the lifetime achievement? What did you achieve? Say, now y'all not going to make my chest hurt today. Well, I don't know what to say, sis. I'm trying to behave. I'm trying. Let legs and hips and body is the spiritual for the Underground Harlot Railroad. I'm just saying, I don't know if anybody was selling booty on the railroad, but that might have been the song they were selling it to. That's all I'm saying. Deborah say, I'm in Escape ain't had no new music in 20 years, or at least I don't. They ain't had nothing. They ain't had nothing. Now, if we gonna just be ridiculous, then bring out give H-Town a lifetime achievement. I need y'all to give Next a lifetime achievement. I need y'all to give Silk a lifetime. Hell, Silk had more hits than them. So we're gonna take them out the running. That group Jade that said, "Don't walk away, boy." Get them a lifetime achievement. Get Moke and Steph. He's mine. You might have had him once. Give them a Lifetime Achievement Award. Hell, give Kaya a Lifetime Achievement Award for the My Neck, My Back, even though she stole that from Who We Drive. Hell, everybody get one. Matter of fact, I made up a song in 9th grade. I want one. While we at it, Ashley say, OMG, Nene been saying Kandi had a problem with her since the country bumpkin days. Well, it looks like Lanithia was telling the truth. Okay, that's what. There you go. I had it right. I thought I had it right. I thought I had it right. CDS, how you doing? You say you just got through listening to Jade. That was the song. You know that was the song. I got all this love waiting just for you. That's right, girl. Give Drew Hill a Lifetime Achievement Award. Get it to him. Hey, Mega Million. What's up, boo? LaPriest say they just like these other over 40 groups still trying to make it. But my thing is this. How did you come up with that? Yep, Jagged Edge, 112, Brownstone. Oh, Brownstone absolutely should get one. If you love me. Okay. There you go. Yep, 702, Kim, Keisha, and Pam. They need a Lifetime Achievement Award. They sure do. And the Pussycat Dolls. Give them a Lifetime Achievement Award. Mm-hmm. Yes. Hey, Dre, Loving Life. What's up, girl? You ain't get the notification? I jumped on at the last minute. I'm going to blame me. I ain't even going to blame you, too. Because I'm going to tell y'all about that, right? I'm going to tell y'all about that. I was told from the get-go, right? If you set your live up at least 30 minutes in advance, YouTube's supposed to send out a notification. That's what they told me. So I started doing it. And y'all know what I noticed? When I started doing that, it's almost like it gave YouTube time to shadow ban me or block my video. So I said, I'm not setting it up in advance no more. I'm going to just go live and I'm gonna just trust y'all to find me. And look what happened. Look at God. Y'all done found the girl. CDS say, I just listened to Jay's song Crush. That song be jamming. Right. Oh, yeah, the Spice Girls. Mel B and them, get them a Lifetime Achievement Award. Who else need a Lifetime Achievement? Cephas and Riri from In Living Color. Give them a Lifetime Achievement Award for sure, for sure. Calhoun from In Living Color wrote a song about it, want to hear it, here it go. Give him a Lifetime Achievement Award. The Jones Girls. Hell, the Weather Girls. This Raining Men. Yes, God. Yes, and listen, Lifetime Achievement Award. If y'all giving it to Escape, got done it, I want them to. Matter of fact, where's JJ Fad? With Supersonic, Lifetime Achievement Award. Says the girl said, I'm glad I was in my room when you said Pussycat Dolls because I literally fell on the bed. I'm just saying. Bring Khalees Sour behind with the milkshake. Give her a Lifetime Achievement Award. I ain't seen her achieve a goddamn thing, but you give it to her. If Escape gets one, everybody gets one. Everybody gets one. Yes, JJ Fad, I said it. Hey, Dora. Good morning, girl. Yes, guy, immature, mint condition. Yes. Yes. Changing faces. Yes. Yes. Everybody gets one. I wish you would. See, certain times of the day, you know what I'm saying? It's certain times of the day that my brain will actually go to firing properly. And I was sitting there during one of them times trying to, figure out and ascertain what exactly Escape had done achieved. Hey, Abigail E., how you doing, girl? Good morning. Oh, such a beautiful sister. How you doing, girl? Welcome. Okay. Who's Kara? Hey, girl. You ain't late. You ain't late. Mm-hmm. Let's. Oh, this is my girl. Hey, Toya. Danny the King. Get him one. What was that group that Puffy had on Making the Band? When he made them go across that bridge to get that cheesecake, baby, I would have lost my contract right then. I ain't walking over there. But yeah, them two, whoever they was on Making the Band, they need a Lifetime Achievement Award. Oh, In Vogue for sure, because they actually got a catalog of work, not 4 songs. Hey, the Divine Miss M. I'm just saying, we only got off on this topic because Kandi had the nerve to be being all fake and phony. I saw Nene and she spoke to me. Girl, the question is, what the hell was you doing at that wedding looking like you was going to the funeral? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about it? Talk about it, talk about it, talk about it. I'm just saying. Why did you show up looking like you was looking? You and that toddler you married to look like y'all was going to a funeral for little people is what y'all look like. Egypt, you said Tony. Yes, lifetime achievement. Yes, yes. They was called a band. That's right. Lifetime achievement. You say day 26, get him one. That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. So it's a lot of them that need to be going out. Yeah, she went to Portia's wedding, but she only went there so she'll have something to talk about. Just pitiful. Just pitiful. 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 And I'm not even gonna get into all the people that were so disturbed about Nene clothes. I'm like, Portia was up there in a see-through dress at her own goddamn reception, and y'all worry about Nene's see-through dress. Like, please stop it. But anyway, I digress. Okay, I'm gonna get up off it. But we had to talk about that for a minute because it was just too much. It was just too much. Now, Latavia, now you know, not 3LW, we're gonna give them a lifetime achievement award too. I guess since we passing them out, let's go on and do it. Okay, let's go on and pass them out. Deborah said I was gonna Google Escape to see how many songs they had, but then I forgot to think about it. You know what? Get in the corner. Nene was serving pepperoni slices, realness. Pepperoni slices? Okay. I don't know the lingo, but I'm with you. Kandi need to be worried about them nasty restaurants she got. See, y'all go for the juggler. Child Nene looked great, and she was at a Portia Williams wedding, so you already know that nakedness was on the agenda. Portia was up there in that see-through dress, the white one with the big white hat, shaking the booty and dancing to Do It With No Hands and dropping the booty and everything. I said, all right. Yes, with the no, it's not promises, Drea Love and Life. If you could now listen, if you're gonna quote 3LW, you need to quote them properly. Okay, she was getting thick and tired of the promises. Okay, it was not the promises. That's a different song. She was getting thick and tired of the promises. Now that's the lyrics now. Lala say dressed in casket ready couture, but it was not to die for, and her poodle hairstyle was not cutting it. Baby, she would look so out of place. She looked so out of place with all them people. Child, rings need her tail toe up for putting on that pink dress. Somebody need to whoop Pepto Bismol tail. Yes, nakedness uncensored. Oh, no problem, sis. I know sometimes it's hard to remember them lyrics, accurately, but it was thick and tired of the promises. Yes, it was. It was thick and tired. I mean, hell, at this point, when the song came out, I couldn't relate to it. And I'm gonna say this in 3LW's defense, but now later in life, I can relate to that song because now I am thick and I'm tired. Okay, I am thick and tired. Okay, I have not ascertained what the promise was, but I'm definitely thick and tired. Nacho Twins Mama said, call on another channel reminds me of the promises. You know what? Nacho Twins Mama, you're going to keep on, and I'm going to call you on your phone when we get off this live. I need you to behave because I know exactly who you're talking about. Now, you behave, okay? J.I. say, our Kandi need to be worried about why her restaurants have become a gun range. Child, listen, first of all, they might have became a firearms range because somebody was shooting at them like cucarachas and bugs and stuff in their kitchen. Now that might be what happened, possibly. Lala say the overbite and underbite took over that song. They did, but they was prophesying, honey. They was prophesying, and now look at all of us. Most of us right now is thick and tired. I'm just telling the truth, Latavia. Them girls was prophesying. They was letting them use them now. They was letting him use them. They was there. Listen, the spirit was speaking through them. Hey, LEL, what's happening? Toya say, I guess the Cheetah Girls deserve a lifetime. Yes, the Cheetah Girls definitely lifetime achievement award. But yes, y'all. So next thing that I would like to discuss real quick is this Balenciaga fiasco. Can we talk about it? Can we talk about this Balenciaga fiasco? So I don't know if y'all been following this. I've been keeping an eye on it. Y'all know I'm kind of funny. I don't talk about stuff when it first happened because I like to wait till I get all the dirt. And usually when a story first break, even if it's not inaccurate, If you wait a few days, the real gotcha will go ahead and jump out the closet. Hey, Kia Boo. Okay. You in the office and you listen. I'm glad you there. Yeah, the whole cast of Glee, including Nene Leaks. You need one too. Say it's too early to be cutting up. Listen, y'all be wanting me to come on in here early, and there it go. Okay, now we is here. Okay, we is here and we is talking. Bianca, yes, right, girl. Tell them, y'all, please hit the like button. Don't treat me bad. Please don't treat me bad. I ain't too proud to beg. Don't treat me bad. Please. Okay. So, Balenciaga, for those of you who have been following this story, so they had what they called a holiday campaign. And their holiday campaign was cheerings, little children, babies, okay? Bambinos, toddlers, kitties, jitterbugs, with teddy bears and BDSM harnesses, you know, with the straps and the ball gag in the mouth and all that. Like they was about to get some nipple clamps put on and testicle clamps and tweezers and stuff. All this weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know what happened with the BDSM people. You know what I'm saying? Deliverance and latex. Hello. Good night. And so they had the BDSM teddy bears, multiple glasses of wine with cheering in the pictures. And then they had paperwork from a Supreme Court case about keeping child nasty films illegal. Okay? Because you know censorship real around YouTube. I don't want no smoke. Okay? I don't want no smoke. Yeah, la. They sick as hell. They sick as hell. So now here's the thing. Here's the thing. In the words of Chrisette Michelle, who will probably never, ever, ever hit her potential after that Trump fiasco. But I digress. So once the heat comes out, rather than them say this was in poor taste, I don't know what we were thinking. I don't know, or even trying to explain what direction they wanted this to go in. Their response is to sue. They're gonna sue the company, the photographers and stuff, the company that actually styled and did the shoot for them. Now, my problem with that is you had to sign off on it. You had to sign off on it. Now, Mr. Desjardins, which was, I guess, the guy who was in charge of the photography or whatever, he said that while they were shooting it, that they had people there from Balenciaga overseeing the shoot. So y'all was there. They said he said not only did Mr. Desjardins say they was there, he said that they saw and handled all of the props, including the paperwork that was shown in the shot from the Supreme Court case about the little kid dirty movies that they wanted to keep illegal. Okay? And you suing these people for $25 million, talking about some because of the paperwork that was there. Y'all said it was just random office papers. Your own people were there. They handled the props. Not only that, even if you take out all the paperwork, explain to me how you thought bondage teddy bears and wine glasses with little kids was appropriate. How was that appropriate? And I think even an even more, poignant question for me would be, what the hell kind of holiday campaign was that? What was the holiday? Satan's birthday? What the hell kind of holiday do you celebrate with BDSM teddy bears, wine glasses, and cheering? What holiday? What? How? How? It makes no sense. Ashley say people with money terrify me. How could any party think this was okay? People need to be held accountable. Well, baby, what they trying to do is distance themselves from it. They don't want to have no type of repercussions. Like, let this not affect our money. I don't understand why this is a problem. Love my dogs too. Thank you so much for the cash app, sis. Ooh, margarita time. Okay. And it's really disgusting. He's saying the people who wear little hats are substantially invested in Balenciaga. Are they gonna face canceling for supporting this? Probably not. Right, but you better not. Yeah, but if you black, you better not say you Hebrew. because then we need to cancel. We need $500,000. We need you to sit down and go to the Holocaust Museum. All that. You better do all that. LEL say they think we stupid. So the production company just stole y'all stuff and published it with y'all name and y'all knew nothing about it. Right. Right. Distancing themselves, do not want to take accountability for any of this disgusting garbage. See, y'all just felt like, well, hell, if this is the new liberal world order, like y'all Uncle Biden keeps saying, I guess they say, hell, if it's the liberal world order, they out there in California trying to lower the age of consent for children. Maybe we can just come on with it. Maybe we could just tell them that this is what we want to do with the children. And it went over like a lead balloon. And so now they looking for people to blame. Lala said they pushing their agenda for Satan more and more. Now it's in plain sight. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. But baby, the world wasn't ready, and now they looking for people to blame. Parents say, what about the parents? Did they not see it before the pics was released? I would have raised hell. My children would have never been there. Mine would have never been there, honey. Right, parents approved, Balenciaga approved, Mr. Desjardins, you approved too. Why you want to point out the fact that they was there and they had oversight and they handled all the props. Sir, you brought the props. You shot the shots. You didn't ask no questions. You was ready to cash them checks. Period, point blank. PELEL say stuff like this is a good reminder as to why people should continue to push to figure out what all was going on with that man in that island. Talking about on Nasty Island. Oh, yeah. They tried to pull a Christy Teigen. Mm-hmm. That's what you said, Queen Me. I hear you. The minor said you can't play the blame game when it's your own company. Right. You approved it. Hey, Missy. They approved it. So this is the thing. They literally are saying that these people cause them to lose money. That caused them to have bad press and lose money because the production company is called North Six, and Mr. Desjardins, he's the set designer. That's his job. So he was in charge of the set. So you was part of it too. And right now they're saying they bringing the case to seek redress for extensive damages. Honey, you got extensive damages because y'all thought putting bondage teddy bears and wine glasses with children was a good idea. And talking about that what they did was malevolent or at the very least extraordinarily reckless. Child, you signing off on it, approving it, and airing it. That's what was reckless. It don't matter what he turned in, you aired it. You aired it. Hey, Veronica. So now let's talk about Kim Kardashian real quick. I don't really have a lot of conversation for her. I try not to speak about that trash because I wish she would just go away. I wish there was something we could do if there was a button we could press to make her go away. Because that's really that's really all I want for her. All I hope for her is for her to go far, far away. But she came with the generic response and trying to hope. Candace Owens had something to say. And it's not often I agree with Candace Owens. It's not. Hey, Veronica. It's very rarely that I agree with Candace Owens, but Candace had a point on her. So let's hear what Candace had to say real quick, shall we? Y'all let me know if y'all agree with Candace on this one or not. I know most of us don't do Candace, but even a broke clock is right. When? Twice a day. So here we go.
Dealing with right now is trying to figure out how to make you all forget about it so that you still buy her Skims, her skin products, and you still see her as a victim of everything. She's a victim. She's just going to ride out the wave. Absolutely despicable. And no, we're not going to just forget about it, Kimmy. We're going to keep the heat on you because as a mother of two, as I am, this is where I draw the line. And I think that you guys need to be called out for your selfishness. It is easy to walk away from Balenciaga and Adidas, okay? They did it to your husband in about 30 seconds after one tweet. It is easy for you to walk away and to not just say it, but to mean it, that you condemn child grooming and pedophilia. What she is.
Well, y'all heard what she said. I ain't gonna get into all that. Yes, not your twins, mama. She said, Kimmy. Okay, because this is what I'm watching for. I'm watching to see which celebrities Go back to repping Balenciaga, putting it all in their songs. I want to see who goes back to doing crap like Kim Kardashian did, repping herself in yellow crime scene tape from Balenciaga. I want to see if the Kanyes of the world go back to walking in the Balenciaga shows. We not gonna forget that them people is nasty and they targeting children. Jackie said again, you can't condemn what you support. They support it. They support it. Yeah, Kimmy ain't walking away from a penny. Who's Kira say Candace on point. Also, I'm laughing at her calling old girl Kimmy. Yeah, she did that. Came for her edges, y'all. Came for the edges. Kimmy don't mind. She ready to sell her babies too. I believe it. Oh, we got to talk about a little bit of that too. Not too deep because I don't care. So let's see what this hooker had to say. Why Candace Owens went ahead and decided to, as y'all so poignantly said, come for her edges. She said, I have been quiet for the past few days, not because I haven't been shocked and outraged by the recent Balenciaga campaigns, but because I wanted an opportunity to speak to their team to understand for myself how this could have happened. Pause right there. You need to speak to their team to figure out what. Ain't nothing to figure out. They had control. They are the client. They had creative control. They signed off on it. They approved it and they aired it. Nobody put that out without their permission. It was not an unauthorized leak. Nobody used their name, likeness, emblem, or image without their permission. This is what they wanted to put out. You didn't talk to them to try to figure out how it happened. You was talking to them to try to figure out, are y'all gonna be able to sweep this under the rug so I can keep getting money from y'all? That's what you want to talk to them about, Kimmy. Thanks, Candace. So then she says, hold on. Then this hooker says, y'all, as a mother of four, I have been shaken by those disturbing images. The safety of children must be held with the highest regard, and anything against it should have no place in our society, period. I appreciate Balenciaga's removal of the campaign and apology. In speaking with them, I believe they understand the seriousness of the issue and will take the necessary measures for this to never happen again. Y'all see what she did there? I appreciate their removal and apology. First of all, it should have never been there to be removed, honey. It should have never been there to be removed. Now let's play the if game because people love to play if with me. Let's play the if game, shall we? If in fact nobody complained, would they have taken it down? Would they have seen anything wrong with it? How come they didn't see nothing wrong with it when Mr. Desjardins and his company turned in the finished product? How come they didn't see anything wrong with it when he submitted the sketches and the layout and the concept for the commercial for the ad campaign in the first place? Why they didn't see anything wrong with it until the public outcry? And you only apologizing because of the public outcry. Because had the public not cried out, there would have been no apology. It would not have been taken down. Period. Then this trollop goes on to say, as for my future with Balenciaga, I'm currently reevaluating my relationship with the brand, basing it off their willingness to accept accountability for something that should have never happened to begin with, and the actions I am expecting to see them take to protect children. What the hell is reevaluating, hooker? Use a mama, or should I say you're a mammy. You use a mammy. Anybody doing that to children, unless you don't see a problem with it, it should have been, I'm immediately ending my relationship. What? Why are you reevaluating? Hey, Sharon Fona. Instead of ending her relationship, y'all, she said she got to reevaluate. That's what she said. Hey, Queen Mermaid, what's up, girl? Yes. In the words of Erica Badu, she got to take a minute to reevaluate. She got to reevaluate, baby. She don't want to cut ties. No, she said basically for her, sexual exploitation of children is not a deal breaker for her. We can reevaluate this. We can talk about this. We can revisit this in a few minutes. Y'all please hit the like button. That's what she's saying. Right. She reevaluating what they're gonna offer her now. Right. And she reevaluating when the next time she gonna be seen publicly in their stuff because she playing on it. So that's why Candace Owens went for her and her edges. Okay. Now we got to talk about, the exploitative value of these people just a little bit, just a little bitty bit, if you don't mind. If you don't mind. And it's just in a roundabout way. Now, mind you, am I shocked that exploiting children is not a deal breaker for this harlot? No. I'm not shocked that this Jezebel don't consider that a deal breaker. How could she? Look who her mammy is. I mean, seriously, look who her mammy is. This is the same lady that reportedly, allegedly watched three versions of her child having sex and chose which one to release. So I'm not surprised that the exploitation of children is not a deal breaker for this chippy. Sassy girl say she reevaluating the lies she gonna tell when we see her walk their line again. There you go. Now you're getting it. Who's curious say she been pimping out Little North and it's sickening. That little girl is already too far gone. Good thing she is none of my business. And I mean none of. So let's talk about everybody's favorite sicko, racist, attention seeker, Howard Stern, shall we? Can we talk about him? Because I've had just about enough of Howard Stern. I've had enough of Howard Stern for a long time. He's a shock jock. And he's real good at saying shocking, nasty, racist, sexist, misogynistic garbage and getting away with it. But by all means, let's light the world on fire because Kyrie say he a Hebrew. Lala say that strumpet is not reevaluating anything. She reevaluating her pockets if she walk away. Bingo. Say, they say the fruit don't fall too far from the tree. That's right, girl. Apples and leaves, honey. Apples and leaves. Apples and leaves. Well, we're going to talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So Howard Stern took it on himself to complain that he feels like Oprah Winfrey is showing off her wealth. He feels like she's showing off her wealth and he don't like it. And I said, well, what the hell does he mean? Oh, yes. Howard Stern and that non-black woman Robin irked me. And he still irks me. He's disgusting. Right. Well, you supposed to stay in your Bible anyway. Don't be thinking that it's a way out of it. It's not. Mm-hmm. Now his wife they say she was keeping him in check. I didn't see it that way, but let's see if we can hear a little bit of this, just a little bit. If it'll let me get a little snippet, because I really want y'all to hear the garbage he had to say.
I get asked that quite a lot, and I don't.
Hold on. No, I don't want to hear her. I want to hear the trash her husband had to say. I guess I'm not going to be able to get that sound bite. I was hoping to get the sound bite, but I guess I'm not going to be able to get the sound bite. So anyway, this is over the holiday weekend. This man said, and I quote, I really wanted y'all to hear it from his own disgusting mouth. Oprah's not embarrassed by her wealth at all. Okay. And this was on Monday, matter of fact, on his radio show. She loves showing it off on Instagram. It's effing mind blowing. When you follow her on Instagram, you see her estate, her gardens, and people who service her. And whoever that woman was that was talking with him, she says she's not a car. What do you mean service her? Well, she kind of is, he responded. She's got servants and like people cooking, and it's effing wild. She knows how to be rich, but she kind of likes to show it off, which is something I'm not comfortable with. I don't think that people should show off their wealth. And so Quivers says, let's put it this way. Oprah's just showing her life. She's not showing off. Okay. And he says, well, you got to be a little self-aware and know that there are people struggling out there robbing. You gotta be a little, yeah, you gotta be a little bit aware of this ish. First of all, this lady got a net worth of $2.5 billion. How the hell she supposed to be on social media and show her life and hide the money? Now you explain that to me. I almost, y'all forgive me. I almost called this man what he was real quick. Those of y'all from Florida know exactly what the hell I mean. I almost call him exactly what he is. Almost. The gall. One thing a clear devil is gonna always have, and they ain't gonna never run short of, is the goddamn audacity. Oh, the mayonnaise of it all. There we go. So you seeing the fact that she has employees, she's got cooks on staff. What every other rich person got cooks, they paying cooks, but because it's this black lady, she needs to be aware that she's showing off. She's living her life, Howard. If you're sour and salty because that black woman is worth 2.5 billion on a good day, and you will never ever in your rotten, disgusting life be worth that or be that relevant, just say so. See, Howard likes the kind of black-ish women, black-looking women, like the one that's in his bed. See, he likes the ones that's gonna, tend to his rusty ball sack and have to ask him for every penny. That's his kind of black folks, the kind he can look down on and rest his junk on their forehead. I've been saw through Howard Stern long ago. Miss Emma once says, much as folks don't like Oprah, she earned her money. That dude is effing dusty. He is. He's a hater and it's sickening. Hey, vintage 1970. Say Elon Muskrat isn't embarrassed by showing his wealth either. Why do you care, sir? Right. And I don't feel like Elon should have to hide his money either. If you made your money, you made your money. At the end of the day, let's be real. Let's be real. They didn't steal it from me. And y'all know I don't like nothing about Oprah. Or as Vicky Diller calls her, okra. I don't like okra, but I like the fact that she made her money. She didn't steal it from nobody. And how the hell dare you? I don't see you jumping on your radio show to condemn Kim Kardashian. That's why I'm circling it back around to them. These tramps don't have anywhere near what Oprah has. And I don't see you jumping out here to say, oh, they need to hide their money. They need to not run around in labels because people got it hard out here. They need to be aware of that. I got a problem with all of it. I got a problem with the mammy on your show and the wench in your bed. I got a problem with all that, but you don't see me coming out here just jumping out, just dry, complaining about your life. Ain't nobody doing that. Yeah, he like him a good old house mammy. A good old house mammy. Kind of like them, kind of like Team Yellow on Potomac. They like black people who stay in their place and don't rise above them, which is why them hookers love Sharice oh so much. She can't rise above you because she's too heavy. Kia Coco Pop say he looked like he stank anyway. He should connect with B. Simone. She's dirty and she's dirty and a mammy. It's true, but he got his own mammy at the house. He married a mammy. He did. Hey, Tara Hill. Mary say Howard need to have several seats and do. Yeah, I don't like none of it. I ain't feeling it. Oprah donates generously to her alma mater, Tennessee State. What is he doing? That's not all Oprah does now. Oprah send money overseas. She built schools over there across the water in Africa and everything else. I'm not knocking her philanthropic efforts because Oprah has done a lot to give back. She seems to be very aware that people are struggling. Unlike you, Howard. I don't know who he's saving unless he's trying to save the people at the soap factory by not using any. He don't want to overwork them. But I didn't see him jumping out there to condemn any of these clear people who are spending money that they really had no talent in order to make the money. This woman had education, talent, worked hard, made her money. But we got clear folks like them Kardashians with no foreseeable talent. You made your money doing porn and I'm sorry, not I can't say the word, doing adult movies, and not even good adult movies from what I heard, because I never watched it. Thank God. Right, dear black people, stop tap dancing for clear folks and putting down your own. Thank you so much for the disclaimer. Where's Essence? Carrie say, wait, she can't rise above because she too heavy. Did I hear that right? You heard it right. You heard it. Lala say he's not even good enough to shine her shoes. Next to Oprah, he's Roseanne. He's Roseanne type poor. He is, and I think that's why he's bitter. He likes his black people beneath him, running around knuckle dragging, and tap dancing and whatnot, and painting black circles around their eyes, and all that. Who's curious? Say I think that was cold for how that black woman got more than me. Aha! Look at you cracking the code, girl. Look at you cracking the code. Right. She got to the top and didn't have to do it on her back. Hey, truth believer. Really, I didn't hear that, truth believer. I heard that it was whack, and they said that her head was suspect. Now that's what I heard from quite a few gentlemen. Now I don't know if it's true or not, but that's what a lot of the gentlemen have said. All right. Now I'm just saying, a lot of them have said that. Um, yeah, I didn't hear that. Yes, B1 over here all day, every day. All day, every day. He did adult films. No, I said that the Kardashian folks got, famous because Kimmy did adult films. I can't imagine how that woman that he pays to be married to him sees him nude. I don't know. Hats off to her. Tara Hill, really? Did you go there? He's softer than Roseanne's son. You really gonna quote Drake at a time like this? No, that was Wayne. That's Wayne. That's Wayne. I'm about to say, don't y'all start that Drake stuff. Cause listen, I looked online and y'all are ignorant. Sitting up there talking about Drake, the type of guy that closed the refrigerator with his hip. I seen so much stuff. Hey, Ovel. Yeah, I don't know who would want to see that, but yeah, y'all done drug Drake so bad. I said, don't y'all come over here doing that. Say these clear people complain when we get what they get, or they trying to move the goalpost thinking we won't get to their level. Yeah, that lady done leveled up to Super Saiyan level. Truth believers say, oh no, Ray put that on her and she was a champ. Ugh, if you say so. You the first person I saw give her credit. I ain't watch it, so I have to take y'all word for it. Deborah say that's exactly it. He pissed that Oprah got more than him. Facts. I remembered. I know I had to go back in my mental Rolodex. Well, you don't watch all of them, huh, truth believer? Lord have mercy. Well, welcome. Tell the nasty stuff. He say, oh, I thought you said Howard. I almost threw up. Baby, that's enough to make you throw up. I forgive you. That's what people said. They was listen. Them people went left on Drake's the type of guy. Somebody literally was like, Drake's the type of guy to rub his hands together and say, "What's for dinner?" Somebody was like, he's the type of guy to giggle, when he giggles, he goes hee hee, or like it was all type of stupid stuff. I'm like, y'all are dumb. Talking about some he's the type of guy to say we got company folks in a horror movie. Like I said, wow, y'all really went in on this boy. Say as we should. Drake Nisha is out of line. I know, and I've seen now I've seen multiple like cartoons of him with like twerking to that 21. Can you do something for me? I said I don't know why he made that song, but I seriously doubt them boys going on tour to actually perform that song anywhere at any time. Howard acts like he wouldn't jump for joy if Oprah offered him some change. Oh, he would jump for joy. He would. He would. Hey, Gaby. What's up, pretty lady? Princess lady. How you doing? Good to see you. You say Drake the type to tickle his own feet. See, I told you don't come up in here starting that. Listen, y'all picked that man so bad. I was embarrassed. I was embarrassed looking at the type of picking. Y'all picked him bad as y'all picked it Mia on Potomac and Robin on Potomac. Like literally, this has been there like the last 3 weeks. Y'all have drugged Drake, Wendy, and Robert. Not Wendy, Drake, Mia, and Robert. Y'all have drugged all three of them for like weeks now. Weeks. At this point, if I get in it, I'm gonna feel like I'm bullying. I'm just gonna say that. But now, do y'all mind? Would you mind? Can we talk about the Starbucks Dusty? Oh, there's a Dusty at the Starbucks. There's a Dusty at the Starbucks. Now, this was on Tickety Talk, on the Tick and the Talk, okay? And it got on social media. It went viral. We got to talk about it, okay? Lala say, yes, I can't unsee it. He's the type to walk on his tippy toes, light as a feather. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. You said Marcus Child, they was over here calling that girl Milo. She was Neanderthal on Twitter. Somebody called her Uncle Mia. Evie was up in here. What Evie called her? Somebody called her Miguel. Evie was calling her something. Martin, Michael. That girl done been everything but her name. Everything but her name. Okay? At this point, once I saw Myron, that's what she kept calling that girl, Myron. I'm like, really, Myron? Really? Yes, a Starbucks Dusty. You just came here with your honey citrus mint tea. Well, good. Put your feet up, girl. Cross your ankles. Cross your ankles. Get comfortable. Cause baby, there's a Starbucks Dusty, and we're gonna talk about him. This fella was partially right and all the way wrong at the same time. And so, baby, he didn't like the coffee, and it was his response. And then the comment section took me out. Like the dusty apologist. And listen, I don't mean no disrespect to no Dustish American. If you are from the Dustish culture, please understand that we welcome you to this porch. We are not out to get any dusty people. However, we're gonna talk about y'all cousin today. No, we don't need the boycott Starbucks. No, but we gonna check this Dusty out. This dude he's something special. He is something special. Let me go on and share the screen. Y'all know sometimes we got to crawl to social media, so let's crawl, y'all. Let us crawl. Let us crawl. It's a TikTok video, but shout out to Neighborhood Talk for showing it. And we're going in. Let's take a look at the Starbucks Dusty, y'all. Let me turn the sound on because the sound is important. So let's talk about it, shall we? Can we talk about it? Can we talk about the Starbucks Dusty? Okay. You say chin shake the dust with some gloves. Yeah, you might want to wear gloves for this one. Why would anybody boycott an abortion clinic? Make that make sense. I feel like if a woman want to get an abortion, that is your uterus, it's your business. Can we normalize not telling women what to do with their bodies? Let's normalize that. Well, I thought it was the brown lady. My mistake. I mean, it's my fault for not paying attention to how it's turned. But it's also his mama's fault for not paying attention to him too. So let's talk about what we just saw. We all for Howard. Let's get on to this right here. Let's get here. Okay. Okay. So what we got happening here, now while we're looking at a situation where apparently the customer, this Dustish gentleman, was not very happy with his coffee. He wasn't pleased with his coffee, and so he was getting belligerent with the young woman behind the counter. Now, this young woman, we're gonna talk about where she went wrong too, because she went wrong as well. Okay, what you say? Learning to love myself. What did you just see? I'm gonna break it down for you. So this Dustish gentleman, while he was angry about whatever they had given to him or did not give to him properly, and hey, Black Cherry, and he's heard saying, that's why I said the audio is important. He's heard very clearly saying, "Come out from behind that counter, I'm gonna bust you in your head." Okay. Right. I mean, under normal circumstances, I wouldn't call him a gentleman either, but for the Dustish community, he is a good representation. So I'm going to call him a Dustish gentleman. Yes, she did, but that's why we starting from the beginning before she threw anything. The Dustish gentleman, I'm going to play it again because I want y'all to listen clearly in the beginning of this clip where he clearly says, "Come from behind that counter, I'm going to bust you in your head." So he's making threats of physical violence. The young woman proceeds to take this Dustish gentleman up on his offer. Then she retreats back to behind the counter, and they continue to have words. She made a bad decision, a very poor decision, to throw something at the Dustish gentleman, and then he turned into a wild animal. He didn't just throw one thing; he went running to grab something heavy to fire at her like a missile. I said, "Ooh wee!" Ashley says she need to take a page from Wendy Osefo's book, We Don't Argue with Men. Yes, you don't. You don't do that. That's why I said we're going to get to her next. Queen Mermaid said, that's why I only work drive-through taking orders and money. That's when I was in fast food. People get crazy. I was blessed never to have to work fast food. My mama wouldn't allow it. And I wanted to do it, y'all, because my friends was doing it and like two of my cousins were doing it. And I wanted to. And mama was like, no. Say the dust is thick on this one. I'm coughing and wheezing. Oh yeah, real trash box. Yes, it's a lot. Hey, Miss Thelma, he was threatening a woman, not just threatening. I bust you in your head, sir. And he said it with his full chest. With his full chest, he said he would bust her in her head. Doris say, it snowed over here in Washington. No wonder it's so cold. Yeah, if it snowed. And he thinks he's a man. Absolutely. There was people in the comment section that was like, oh, that's okay. It was just words. He shouldn't have been making threats. He'll say that's why you keep a piece of steel to keep and guard your peace for events like this. Oh, yes. And I think that's what happened. But we gotta talk about the fact that in these type of situations, I'm gonna talk about everything she did wrong too. Okay. But I want y'all to watch this clip one more time. True definition of a punk. That little bitty tiny woman was no threat to you, sir. There was no reason for you to be making threats about you gonna bust her in her head. Even if she walked from behind the counter, she didn't touch you. She walked back behind the counter. Y'all continued to have words, and she threw something which she was dead wrong. Not only was she dead wrong, that was dangerous because you could clearly see that this gentleman is violent. He's violent. He's giving me felon vibes. Ashley say, I work at In and Out. They take good care of me. I'm a store trainer now. Well, that's great. But if you run across a violent gentleman, please, the last thing you need to do is engage. Please don't do that. They want to be women so bad. They want to be women so bad, and they want the right to attack women. This is why I side-eye that stuff like, stop calling yourselves women. No, we're going to keep calling ourselves women. I'm starting to feel like y'all want us to stop calling ourselves women and start making up weird terms for it so you can justify when you want to attack women. Oh, yes. The case, definitely a case of you don't feed the animals. Definitely. I've done things working in fast food, and as a customer, I'm not proud of, just young, not knowing better. That Dustish gentleman is not a case of him not knowing better. This is his normal behavior. He was way too comfortable in that mode of behavior. He was way too comfortable. So I'm going to play it again. I want y'all to turn your volume up. I want you to hear what this Dustish gentleman has to say at the very beginning of this clip, okay? It's going to play back a second time. Let's go, y'all. You see, he retreated. Praise God. Praise God. Praise God. My first day. See, he was still making threats. He was going to meet her when she came from behind the counter. His demeanor, the roll of his shoulders and everything. He had every intention. Look at the size of that. Look at the size difference of that small woman and this large male, this large dustish male. And on no planet, he's even larger than the gentleman here in the video. On no planet did he see that woman as a threat. He saw her, he saw her as someone who upset him, and he was perfectly comfortable getting into fisticuffs, into a brouhaha with a woman who is less than half his size. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Look at him, how he's running along there like Harambe, looking for something heavier to throw. She threw an empty cup. He's looking for something to do damage with. Look at him. Relax. And then look how he cowardly just shuffles out the door. This is his normal mode of behavior. He's very comfortable in that. He's very comfortable in that behavior. And there's a clear woman here taking off, running out the door because she sees an angry animal and she's thinking, let me go. Let me go before Daquantavius shoots up the place. So I want to talk about everything that this sister did wrong in this video too. I want to talk about it. I want to talk about it. Hey, Tea Time. I seriously doubt that. Oh, definitely he's hit a girl or two. Way too comfortable. He didn't even care that he was in public. I'm going to beat up this lady if I get a chance to. I'm kind of scared to go to jail, though, because I might have to fight Bubba and them when I get in there. But I want to beat up this lady. God, I want to beat up this lady. Lala said, this is why you can't deal with dust bunnies who can't control their emotions. They are dangerous and a menace to society. Absolutely. But Lala, point of correction, I believe that this one is indeed a dust devil. Oh, the personification of a BAN. Oh, yes. Ashley said, I would never engage in violence with a customer. I cannot say what I'm above throwing boiling hot oil or water on someone. Right. And see, if someone had thrown hot oil on that animal, he'd have swore up and down, oh, it's the problem. But, sir, you're a threat. Oh, yes. Now let's talk about everything that the young lady did wrong in this video. Okay? And for this one, I'm going to put the StreamYard out because I want, if there's anything that I missed that could have been handled differently, y'all please come let me know. First of all, she should not have even engaged in a back and forth with that dusty gentleman. If he's being rude and nasty, you work in the service industry, return that man's money and be done with him. Return his money and be done with him. I would not have gone back and forth with him at all because, as y'all pointed out, in the words of Wendy Acefo, I don't beef with men. I don't. Not that I'm grown. When I was a girl, it was a little different. I wouldn't just beef with you. Click, clack, boom, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. Okay. But also, when he made the threat to her, come from behind that counter, I'm gonna bust you in your head. She should have called the police immediately. All this going back and forth with these dust devils, these angry Harambes out here that want to attack you and kill you, absolutely do not do it. Call 911. There is a large black-looking gentleman in here making threats of physical violence. He is irate. He is erratic. I don't know if he has a weapon because you don't. She should have called the police. Thirdly, she had no business stepping from behind that counter. He's already made threats of physical violence. He's already behaving. The fact that he's saying that he'll bust you in your head with his full chest, they should let you know that this is somebody who wants to physically harm you. This man is over twice your size. If he had gotten his hands on her, he would have beaten her to death, or if he didn't beat her half to death, he would have just choked her out or something. Because the only man I saw there was as small as the little woman that he was attacking verbally and threatening to attack physically. That's thirdly. Fourthly, when you see a wild animal, ladies, do not, I repeat, do not throw paper cups at a wild animal. If you do not have the firepower or the velocity to lay that animal down, do not throw a paper cup. It is not safe. What if that big thing had came across the counter? Because we see he was violent. He proved that he was violent. What if he had come across that counter? Nobody behind that counter could have helped you. Y'all literally would have had to pour scalding hot coffee all in his eyeballs, blind him in order to save your lives. That's right. Someone please call 911. Do not feed the animal. 3 times say, as soon as he threatened her, I would have called the police. His whole demeanor would have changed. Sure would have. Sure would have. I'd have pulled out my phone, took his picture, called and been on the phone with the people while I took his picture. While I took his picture, there is a large, erratic male making threats of physical violence. He said, and I quote, that he would bust me in my head over coffee. Yeah, stop trying to buck up to them animals when you know you ain't got no buckshot. Stop it. Lala say, absolutely. A few years ago, a gentleman accosted me in the store, and because I refused to give him my number, he proceeded to get aggressive with me. I called my cousin who was close by and my boyfriend. See, with me, it's a little different, okay, because I'm a Baptist. And I believe in praise the Lord and pass the ammunition. Run up on me if you want to. We're going to be praying and laying hands and trusting the Lord for your healing, okay? Now, you take that any way you want to. Sassy girl say, I remember having the Crips pull a shotgun on me in the 80s at J&B because they wanted their food for free. I said no, didn't flinch, and the leader called me a G and paid. You out your mind, because they could have had all them people's stuff. That wasn't my stuff. They could have had every bit of it. I'm just saying, I don't really play like that. Say that was the time to pull out the phone and record for the police. Right. Right. I told y'all, if I was Wendy Osefo, that's what I would have done for Mia, Myron, Miguel, Michael, whatever y'all want to call it. There's a large Hispanic gentleman making threats of physical violence. He has thrown a drink at me. He's thrown a bag, a cell phone. Oh, yes. All of that would have called the police. Come and get him. Come and get him. And hurry up. Is there anything else that this young lady could have done different? Anything else that she could have done different? Because I feel like that's the first place she went wrong, was engaging with this man in the first place. Once someone shows you that they are violent, they are dangerous, they are erratic, you don't go back and forth with that gentleman. You call the authorities. Hey, Wicked 548. Nacho Twins mama says, stop with the large Hispanic gentleman. I can't. Well, that's what that is. And I'm telling you, that's what I would have done. That's what I would have done. And somebody just sent me something, and I don't know if it's true. And let me tell y'all something, and I'm not even going to talk about it. But now they putting the rumor out that Krishan is pregnant from the Blueface boy. I refuse to even entertain that. Moving right along. What else could she have done different? T-Time said, I would have turned into a full Karen that day, crying, snot bubbles and all. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. We're going to get you a DC number. Deborah Randall said, when he finished that sentence, 911 would have been my call. Ain't no way I'd argue with a beast. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. We're going to get you a DC number, sir. Says the girl, said, I was in the streets. That wasn't the first time, but it definitely was the last. Yeah, I was in the streets too, but I'm not gonna be out there staring down the barrel of nothing for somebody's property in a store. Absolutely not. Lala said if you don't have protection or a gentleman to call, get your best clear scent. Yes, right. Your best clear accent ready for the popo. Amen. In a minute, sure will. Wicked 548 says she should have gone in the back and told the supervisor she wasn't dealing with him. Yes, that's another thing she could have done. She could have completely removed herself. And it's not about respectability or her being held to a different standard. It's merely for your safety. These dustish gentlemen have shown us they are violent and they are dangerous. The best and smartest thing she could have done was to say, I am no longer willing to serve you, sir, at all. Now, had he made that threat of physical violence, I would have made sure he saw me calling the police and taking his picture while I walked in the back. But you're right, she could have took her butt in the back. Say some service workers like to fight customers too. That's true, but if somebody is violent, making threats to physically harm you, don't stay there and get yourself hurt. Oh yes, go straight, get your Academy Award. Go Halle Berry singing. Say, Lord, somebody send some parsley juice. I'm just saying, you don't need no juice. All you gotta do is make tea, cook it a few places, put it on your food. That's all you gotta do. I'm just saying, we ain't gonna get too deep, but that's all that's gotta be done now. That is all that has to be done. Okay. But yes, that happened. That happened. So that's that on that. But we had to talk about that Dusty gentleman because, honey, he made me all kinds of uncomfortable. All kinds of uncomfortable with how comfortable he was wanting to fight a woman less than half his size. And there's nothing he can tell me. There's nothing he can tell me that would convince me that he has not fought women before and that he would not fight a woman again. Now, there's something else going on social media, and I feel like we all have seen this person before, and we need to get into this because I feel like it's going to become an ongoing problem, and y'all just forgive me for it. Give me one quick second to cue this up. And oh man, this person is in trouble again. And yeah, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hey, Patricia Walking, what's up? So let's share the screen because I need y'all to see this. I don't want to make up stories on nobody. Y'all know that's not my style. Oh, Lordy. The guy's back. The guy is back. Have mercy. They say not again. The man known as Charles Wideneck McDowell arrested again on aggravated stalking charges. Listen, y'all. First of all, how does any woman put herself in a position to be stalked by this gentleman? Y'all know I don't believe in blaming no victim, but I mean, I'm just saying. Is he dating these people? Oh my God, he has children. Oh wow. Oh wow. Wow. Good old Florida. That's my state now. But look at this gentleman. Just take a good look at this gentleman, would you? And he was arrested back in 2018, and y'all had every neck joke on the planet. I mean, y'all was talking about this man all the way to the next year. Every time I looked up, it was something about a neck. And now neck is back. Now I know Candace say not today neck. Well, today we talking about the neck. First of all, the fact that a woman would date, marry, or have children with this man it beats my imagination. It beats my imagination. Have mercy, dear Lord. And then, hey, you thought he wasn't gonna stalk you? He looks like something that this man literally looks like something that goes bump in the night. He looks like he hides in children's closets and under bed. What woman thought you could date him and get away? Is Boogeyman not on his driver's license? And he's back again, y'all. He's back again. Again, I tell you, again. Did you say the walking rhino neck man? I'm through. Hey, Nano. Tom G say, why and how would you let that creature hunch on you? That's what I'm trying to say. How did you hold still? How did your heart not stop from pure terror? The terror. Hey, Jesus. Do you know I done went live and told all of y'all my house address and told every one of y'all to call 911. Flood 911 for me. This man's head and neck is built like a king cobra. You wasn't scared that he was poisonous? Yes, neck. Neck. They're looking like his throat is 6 feet. Yes, 6 feet wide. That man is scary. He must customize his t-shirt neck collars because this is too much. He would have to. He would have to. All of them stretched out. That might be why he's so angry. Yes, the boogeyman. That dude look like if you leave your closet door crack, he's coming out. Feel like a mountain with a head on top. Oh, God. That man is scary. That definitely. That's the boogeyman. That is the boogeyman. But that is a large Hispanic gentleman. Well, Nacho Twins, mama, you might be sick of us, but somebody let that man hunch on them. You say Titanic? Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. I bet you he ain't got no turtleneck. I bet you he ain't got no turtleneck. See, this is why I rarely go out nowadays. People are peopling and I can't do it. Listen, say he must have swallowed a football. Yes, along with some other things. I don't even know how this happened. And carry a load on that flatbed. Clearly. Yeah, Mr. Nickens. You so silly. Mr. Nickens. Cold neck. I'm just saying, if he comes to my front door, I'm just telling y'all, I'm shooting through the door. I'm not opening it. I'm shooting through the door. Okay, and I don't care which one of y'all go tell the judge what I said. Yes, he is the new Necules. I had been given that title to Benzino, but he can be Necules. Definitely. And women out here scared to have and women scared to have kids with him. They should. They need a splitting axe to take his neck, his side neck baby out of you. I don't know. He injected steroids right into the neck. The neck only? And what exercises do you do to make your neck do that? I'm saying he's got a baby mama. Say he looked like a supervillain from the Marvel universe. Yes. You say he probably spit puddles. He have to. He just have to. Everybody go to the corner, huh? Well, what is the condition? I worked in healthcare most of my adult life. What is the condition? What is it? You say, why my throat hurting? Girl, my throat went to hurting as soon as I seen this picture. Oh, he's definitely never been choked. If he ever say somebody choked him, I'm going to call him a lie to his face. I'm going to roll the dice because you lying, sir. Imagine making an infinity star for this man. Ooh. Hey, Dana. He's smuggling contraband. I wonder where. Mary say some woman did him bad. He looked like someone with no food. Can we show him where the storage closet is? He eating. He definitely eating, and everything he eating going to his neck. Everything that man done ate went straight to his neck. Ain't no woman did him bad. Every time a woman say they don't want him, that's when he feel like the women that did him bad. Because see, when he got picked up before, it was on drug charges and stuff. So he had the nerve to be out there trying to sell dope. He was out there selling that dope. So were they thinking of him when they made a child? When they made a child, because it's called made a child, called it because that's what it looks like to me. I don't know. Not the next generation. Thyroids on overload. Really, y'all? Really? This girl says Siri play the Boogeyman by Casey and the Sunshine Man. I'm just saying he back in jail, y'all. He back in jail. Amen. I just thought y'all might want to know that. I know I know it beat me. It definitely beat me. I was not ready. I definitely was not prepared. Hey Shantae, girl, how you been? Yeah, everybody need to go to the cone. All of them. Hmm. Now y'all just making up conditions now. Y'all making up conditions. Neculitis, inflammation of the neck. Lord, Mimi say this man, his neck is shaped like a heat. And that's why Mimi is the head sniper. She come in with just a few words and she makes my day every time. Oh, the baby mama must be touched. I want to see her. I just want to see her. That's all. I just want to see her. I want to know what the woman looks like that he'll steal for that. He don't like Cordell Stewart, Portia's ex. No, Cordell does not look like that. See y'all next year. I'm through. Uh-uh. He looked like when Kirby swallows the orange cones on my Nintendo Switch. Really? Oh my God. Let me keep my neck in check. Cause y'all be coming for the neck. Y'all come for the neck. Say, why did he have that song called The Next Big Thing in 2020? Really? You too? You're a part of this too? Okay. Yeah, the world is a safer. His neck is pregnant. I'm through. I'm through. He was stashing in the neck. Really? Nano say hopefully his butt is gonna be there for a good time. I really hope they keep him, give him time to think about it because every time this man breaks the law, he frightens me. He frightens me. And see, when I read your comment, Nano, I was thinking something different. I was feeling like you were saying, hopefully he gonna bring his booty to jail because them boys gonna see his neck and get excited. Now that's what I was thinking. Madelung's or Kippelfield. I have to look into those. Clipplefield. Maybe that's what he got. I don't know. I know that's scary. Really? Sassy girl, a roach on steroids? Wow. you ain't comment, but you thought it. There you go. This man really frightens me. He's scary. Like he's scary in real life. Mm-mm. Oh, well, yeah, I just wanted to make sure y'all knew that he was off the streets and y'all was safe. He is off the streets. Wait a minute. He was with a guy called Daddy Longneck. Y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. Check my phone. You sent me something on text message. Let's see if you sent me a text. Oh, okay. It's downloading now, Kill. Listen, I can't. I can't with y'all. So he looked like he ain't finished baking in the womb. Really? That maybe that's what it is. Yeah, that thought gonna be real popular in jail. That's what I was thinking. Like that's what I thought you meant. Like I hope he bring his booty in there too. He gonna have the world's worst case of tonsillitis. Oh, now you went all the way there. You ain't gonna never complain about neck pain again. I'm through with y'all. Through. Whatever it is, sis, it's not. It's acting like it don't want to download. Hold on, let me try something. I'm gonna see if I can get it to download real quick. So he's a menace to all turtlenecks and society. What's up, JC? How you doing? The neck is something else. It is. It's scary. That man really is scary looking to me, for real. I'm not kidding. Lord, Franken Negro, I'm done. Hey, Miss Rail, he's scary. You seen him in person? What did you do when you saw him? Did you run? Did you scream? Yep, it's some weirdo in jail wondering what that neck do. I can almost guarantee you that. You know what? This crazy girl done sent me Kirby with that cone. I'm through. Through. Oh, oh my God. Oh my gosh. They do look painful. They gonna try to make that throat 2-in-1 with their wide coverage. Ooh, listen, what kind of movies y'all been watching? Let me find out y'all nasty. We had that baby in here earlier talking about they done seen the Paris Hilton and the Kardashian tapes. Let me find out y'all nasty. What is the 2-in-1? Or should I not ask? I'm scared to ask. Now we ain't gonna do that to him. Derek Jackson don't look like that. I don't know nobody that look like that. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say I have never in my life seen a person that looks like this gentleman. Queen say I stepped away. Hop on this man. That's the boogeyman. That is the boogeyman, also known as Necules. He's been arrested this time for this time he was arrested for stalking a woman and not paying his child support, they said. So there's somebody who laid down and made a baby. There you go. So I guess him and Lord of the Rings would make a great couple. Maybe. Maybe. I bet he can put down some bomb. Woo, baby. Even if he had a gag reflex, he would never find out how to reach it. It's just too much space in there. Hey, D. But yeah, so that happened, y'all. That happened, and he is in jail. The streets are again safe for a few more months, at least. I don't know how long they're gonna keep him, but I'm gonna pray they keep him for a while because that man is scary. He frightens me. All right. So listen, y'all, I'm finna get up off of here. We done played too much early in the day. Y'all know I do not come on here playing in the morning like that, but we had to play. You want to see the baby. You know what, Mimi? I ain't fooling with you. So there's another guy that got a large head too. We went to school together. He definitely got a medical condition. I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. But I know he's scared. I know he scares the entire hell out of me. You say his head is secured. He one of them guys you hit and regret. Yeah, you not finna knock his block off. Absolutely not. But listen, guys, listen. I'm finna well, yeah, y'all go ahead and yeah, he's a daddy. He is a daddy. I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all crazy. Listen. Y'all, please, I'm begging again. Please hit the like button if you didn't hit the like button already. Make sure you hit that notification bell and click all so you will know every time we go live on this porch to get our laugh on, honey. Also, please, if you haven't subscribed, make sure that you do. We're happy to have you. If this is your first time, welcome and please come again. And if this is not your first time, we're so glad to have you back. Okay? Also, share this video if you know somebody who might want to laugh with us too. Okay? We'll be happy to have them as well. And also, in case nobody else says it to you, my dear, God loves you. I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. And I'm going to try to come back a little bit later in the day so we can keep you a little bit more. All right? Talk to y'all soon. Have a good one. Hey, Renee. Bye, y'all.